she sang, I will start by saying that where would I have been with my mother-in-law if God had not used our pastor so powerfully. I will try to be very brief, and I will plead on our pastor to help me put it in better terms. I may not put it the best way.
Yeah.
In 2019, we were still somewhere, still planning to come over here for school. A certain day, before then, a church had become established in my mother-in-law's village. And I would say it was not actually a church.
It was a demonic sect.
Thank you very much.
Disguised as a church.
It came and was established in my mother-in-law's village, and they happened to win her over, and she was part of the membership. After all our refusal, everybody was against it. She insisted and joined the membership. One day I was with my wife where we were before we came over here. I had a call that my mother-in-law is talking strange things.
She was getting mentally deranged.
So I had to struggle, get a bike urgently, and they took her to Hindu. Because some pastors, they prayed for her, trusting God for deliverance, all of that, and then it subsided a bit. Then they went back to the village. Upon getting back to the village, she still persisted. She started talking and was off, and was, let me just say, getting mad. People were already saying that my mother-in-law is already mad. I was just confused. Then we later on came up here to Pamela. He was still persisting. So I had to get to our pastor and told him that this is what is happening. Then I told him that I'm thinking of bringing my mother-in-law to him so that he will pray for her. Then there was also a challenge because she never had the ID card. You know the challenges involved in traveling without identification documents. So when I got to him on the phone, he told me that my mother-in-law will arrive here and will arrive here safely despite the identification documents or whatsoever. And we trusted God for financial provisions for the transportation and everything. And I was schooling. I was a student there. Yes. Yeah. But I believed that God would provide for me the finances to sponsor her trip to come over here.
And she did come.
And she did. She came with no disturbance on the way. And all of that.
Not a clap offering for that. Without identification card, God was right there.
God brought her here safely, and to cut the story short, our pastor and the wife, they can better explain what we went through with all of this. But pastor prayed for her, and the demons were dealt with completely. And
she's okay now.
She went back to the village. She is very okay now. There is nothing wrong.
Wow. My wife I was a redeemer. That day was something I wouldn't remember. She was in attendance, and I don't know if your wife was there too. And someone, I won't recall that, it was a crazy driving experience. I've never prayed for someone with that extent of demonic possession. First thing first, hear this. I feel burdened about people who are religious. Religion is a dangerous spell. It's the most effective flourishing ground for satanic activities. Many mothers go to church in the village very serious about denominational stuffs without being born again. She was actually possessed. I'm not talking about demonic obsession or oppression. No, there are three ways the devil attacks people: possession, obsession, and oppression. She was possessed, and it gave the devil the legitimate right to obsess her, all right, and also to oppress her. To oppress means to afflict with sicknesses and many other things, like mental issues. It's a sickness. It will take that for her, this dark spirits to be kicked out. By the way, what about the cult? Is this still there?
There were sent
because we send angels to bring some destruction, invisible destruction, which will result as physical contentions that will lead to the big praise God. And I'm happy about that. It's a mighty testimony, the word he is sharing right here. We don't have time for all the details, but I'm happy. I even forgot that when you were coming to testify, I'm like, what is he going to talk about? I won't remember.
My mother-in-law, she whole.
She's made whole and it's okay right now.
Very okay.
Serving now in the Baptist church in the village.
Baptist church in the village.
Praise God. Hallelujah.